seconds.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Here in this video we're racing at RORR for ECEA, and this is a half-hour event. I had a really rough start there, as you guys can see. My name is Kaiden Rivera. I race for ECEA, and I ride a KTM 85. This is the 2024 RORR Reading Off-Road Riders race. Yes, I said 2024 because this was last season on my old bike, my Honda 125. Right there, I thought that was kind of funny because this random dude cheering me on. In front of me right here is Joey Fleury, and then up there in front of him in first place is Steven Ronaldo. So my class, I want to explain. It's kind of a rough class. We have 15-year-olds. This year they have 16-year-olds, but I'm not racing that class this year. So in front of me, Joey Fleury is on a Honda 150F, which is a trail 150, like a trails bike 150. A lot different than a 150R or RB. I'm on a 125F, which is also a trails bike. But I'm still able to keep up with him, and in front of him, Stephen Ledley's on a Kawasaki. I think it's a 140. And then behind me is Neil Pierce, who's I think he's on a 140 as well, or a KLX 125. But so my class is 11-15 four-stroke, air-cooled. But at this race, I surprisingly only had 4 people in my line, which is really surprising. Normally there's around like 8 to 9. It's a really small row compared to most others. But this was a very technical race, and there's a really bad fall towards the end of the race. My GoPro battery actually died. Actually, not my GoPro battery. This is my friend Connor's GoPro. I was using because I forgot my GoPro. But the GoPro battery died literally right after the first lap. So I'll explain when it gets closer to the end of the first lap. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to the 125 kind of bark. Right here I came up on a slower person. I'm not saying that as disrespect, I just don't know what to call them. My friend couldn't find there. But I can't call them lappers because I haven't lapped them, so this race, everybody that is quote-unquote a lapper is getting called a slower person. They may not be that much slower, they may be pretty fast, but I have to get in front of them, if you guys know what I'm saying. But yeah, here, kind of let the video play out. Right here, you can hear Joey Fleury revving his light because there's a slower person in front of him, which is now in front of me. I don't find it too hard to get around them. It did take a minute because there's really not a lot of pass lines at RORR because it's kind of tight down here. But I do end up making the pass on him. here you can see I got right up on where it's all the leaders. Right here I passed Joey Fleury for second place, and right in front of me is first place, Steven Lorella. Oh, Joey Fleury passed me back. You're gonna see in a second I'm about to get stuck behind a slower person because Joey and Steven found better lines to get around them than me. Oh, I hit my peg there hard. That's just how low the 125 was sitting around. I was hitting little rocks and stuff like that. But, right here in a second, Steven got in front of the lapper, or the slower person, and then there goes Joey. And as I'm trying to take that same line, I kind of struggle. So now I got put behind her, and, no disrespect to her, but I seem to be, majority of the races that I raced, I end up getting stuck behind her, and she kind of never wants to move when you're kind of revving your bike. Again, no disrespect, but you gotta move when you gotta move. In a second here, you're going to see I passed the girl in front of me finally. There was another slower person in front of her. But this girl actually kind of kept a good pace. I kind of liked the pace that she was running. Thing about me when I like race, I like to just, sometimes I like to stay behind some people, especially if I'm in good placement. Right here I tried to make the pass, but I got real close. But I like to follow people's pace, because some people have really good paces that I like the same pace as me, and I like to like stay calm while I'm riding, so a good pace always will help with that. Here she took an inside line and I saw the outside, but immediately I made a couple errors out of the section, as you can see there, but we corrected everything and now we're back and going. I'm pretty sure up there I just saw Joey Fleury. Pretty much this entire race I kind of stayed with him, but up later on you're going to see me kind of battling, I guess, with him. And Steven right there. Oh yeah, it's not Joey. Right here, I saw an outside line on that kid, so I just try and make a pass on him. I ended up putting myself into this big divot, which I barely could stand in, and that girl gets back in front of me. But in no time, I get right back around here. It wasn't that much of a chuckle. Right here was definitely one of the harder parts, and coming into a harder part. Right there, as you can see, I was coming down that straightaway, and I didn't walk that part of the course, so I didn't know I had to go left there, and I kind of held my back brakes too long, which caused my back tire to slide all the way out like that, which wasn't too big. Back there, you can hear me say, I forget what I said back there, but there's some big rocks back there. Here I remembered I had the GoPro, so I kind of talked to the GoPro more in this, so I'm kind of let me riding talk to you guys.
Oh my god, oh, I'm slipping. We're good. Oh my god.
right there, you can hear me saying come here to, this is someone that's in my classes, or this is someone in my class's little brother, his old, that, wait, the kid that I raced with in my class, his little brother, that is, he wasn't racing today, which he's a really good racer, so I was kind of happy. I'm here, I see Joey Flurry, got real close to that guy. I don't know how I got around him. But I see Steven and Joey in front of me, and now I'm trying to get back into the fight for the top 2 position, which this race I really wanted first place because they were doing cash handouts. So in this race I really pushed, but results overall today, I got 2nd overall at this race, or not 2nd overall, 2nd in my class, and overall was kind of rough. I think I got in the 50s, but that's not bad for starting all the way in the last line. This kid in front of us, girl in front of me, sets a gap from me and Steven and Joey, but up here I passed them.
That's crazy, man. I'll shut up there, bud. Thank you. I don't really care. I like being muddy. Oh yeah. So we're going to do that. That's okay. We're falling right now.
Right there, it was really floaty part of the track, as you heard me say, but now I'm real close with Steven, as you can see Steven up in the front, and Joey. We're coming up kind of closer to the part where I crashed, so make sure you guys stay watching for that crash. Right here, we're coming into kind of like a straightaway area. It's kind of right by the straightaway where I crashed. Right here it cuts to the straightaway. That's everybody that's watching, and you can hear my parents. And then in here, I'm expecting this to have like more of a berm, and I didn't see all them rocks. As you can see, I flew. It hurt pretty bad. Definitely really hurt. But I'm not gonna make you guys watch too much of the camera looking at my chest. It's gonna flip up here in a second, right now.
Sorry guys. But yeah,
it was really long with the camera down because I didn't notice. But right there, so I lost a handguard, which is not good whatsoever. I definitely need that handguard in the later laps. But up here, I think I try and pass this kid, and I failed. But yeah, I do. I try to come inside, and he blocked the pass, which was really good. But yeah.
That was good. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Just saying, good job, buddy.
And then here again, you're gonna see I try to go inside again to pass him, and he keeps getting me on the outside. But we're coming around close to a full lap. Well, we're coming kind of close. But this section up here was a real tight section. So I'm gonna let the rest of the video kind of play out. I don't think there's any cuts in the rest of the video. I passed that kid, by the way. I don't think there's any more cuts. But I will be talking more about more things in this race. In a little bit, I'll kind of start flowing by myself more. Majority of the rest of the video, you're gonna see that I'm by myself. So.
Was it really that short?
It's just.
Right now we gotta do something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. My favorite part. For more. This hill.
favorite parts. I just feel like it's like really flowy, even though there's a lot of rocks, but the rocks aren't really much of a setback. Especially after I learned how to ride on rocks a lot better.
You're doing great right now, dude. Sorry, guys.
Last year, actually, at that same hill, I was trying to make a pass, and I jumped the hill, and I got stuck off to the side and had to wait for 5 minutes for somebody to come help me, because that's how, because it was like these gravelly routes, so my leg just was sinking into the rocks more and more. Right here, I kind of hurt myself right there. That's when I hurt my leg. And later in the race, it kind of caused to some cramps. Spotted me later on the day after the race. But up here, we're going back into the woods, and we're still getting closer and closer to the end of the first lap. We're about we got like 2 minutes left. First lap. I also wanted to ask if everybody that was watching could like and subscribe. It would really help a lot to the channel, so I could help grow and make some more of these videos. So if you guys could do that,
slow down a lot back here. I don't know why. It's not flowy right here. Everywhere else on this track, love the flow on it. But this part of the track, not for me. Oh well, now I'm good. Like,
in the beginning of the video, if you guys heard me talk about how my bike started giving me problems after this first lap, right here, up on the first lap, as you can see down to the right, but my bike wouldn't shift up gear, so I was stuck in second gear, and then it got to a point where my bike wouldn't shift add any gears, so I couldn't do anything. Right here, as you can see, look, I couldn't shift into any gears. So I pulled over up here, and this is where the video ends. So I thank you guys for watching the video. Have a good one.